Okay, episode number 5. I am not intoxicated at all whatsoever, but it's time for Lenore to fuck some more shit up.
One-eyed Jack. Aye, I know that old rascal. He was here not 2 days gone, waiting for something he looked to be, but he's not here now. Rats came for him. Wharf rat thugs. Mean ones, too. They took Jack into the city. Look for him there.
We meet again, young pirate. I take it you're looking for One-Eyed Jack?
You doubt me. As I've said before, I may be blind, but I have long ears. Do you want to know where Jack is, or no? Very well, then. I distinctly heard the soft rustle of rabbit fur pass me, accompanied by the footfalls of hobnailed boots of the kind favored by wharf rats. A voice, definitely a wharf rat, spoke of getting paid for easy work, and specifically mentioned the name Nim.
Nim? Meanest wharf rat in all Scrimshaw. A viler fiend you'll never find. He and his gang lurk in the wards under the town. I know the way.
Well, look who it is, me hearties. Let's trash this pirate, then the map is ours.
Map? What map?
What the devil's this map everybody's talking about?
I'm saying, bro. It's been removed. Is the chest back over here? I know that there is a chest just in the Warrens, but I think it's by Jack. But yeah, unfortunately, Team PvP is all long gone. Kind of sad, to be honest. Yeah, here it is.
What kept you, pirates? I thought those rats would be the end of me.
You best watch yourself. Rumor has it the mother of all treasure maps has been found in Skull Island, and that you have it.
Every cutthroat and corsair from here to Port Regal's hunting for that map. Captain Avery's been saying you have it. I take it you don't have the map? Not too bad. You should sort this out with Avery. We're even. You don't owe me a favor for this after all.
My dear young captain, welcome home. I've just gotten word from Puerto Rico that the treaty has been signed. I knew you could do it. I think... Map? What map? I don't know what you mean. Oh, that map. Yes, I admit, I have not been completely honest with you. You must understand, I thought you were dead or rotting in some Mon Keyston prison. Of course I have the map. A piece of it, anyway. It's time for you to learn why it's so important. That's a long tale. Have you heard of El Dorado? It's a legend of the Skyways, a lost island of solid gold. But you can't just sail there. The storm gate to El Dorado never appears in the same place twice and doesn't stay open long. Marco Pollo, greatest explorer the Spiral has ever known, made a map that can guide a ship to El Dorado. That map is the key to unimaginable wealth. The problem is, that much wealth is dangerous. Pirates would kill for it. So, to protect the secret, Marco Pollo tore his map into 7 pieces and hid them throughout the Spiral. I don't know how, but Captain Gunn got one of the pieces. You've seen it, you know. You don't remember? You found it in Gunn's treasure. It was the piece of sailcloth the monkey chalice was wrapped in. Truth be told, that sailcloth was the reason I sent you after Gunn's treasure in the first place. I regret the deception, young captain, but I'll make it up to you. Proposition. I cut you in on my venture. There are 6 more pieces out there waiting to be found. Help me acquire the rest of the map, and we'll split the loot. Equal shares. Agreed? Good! Now, let's have a look at that map. Wait, where is it? Where's it gone? Curses! Finn! He's taken the map! Why do I keep trusting that blackguard? Finn was a member of the Cutthroats. I bet he's already set sail. Go attack Cutthroat ships out in the Skyway and see if you can find out where Finn's gone.
The Cutthroats had a map what shows their hidden lair. Finn's there. I'll bet me hat on it.
Looks like we've got company, boys. Sharpen your cutlery. It's supper time. Hold your fire, Captain. If it's Finn you want, he ain't here. He's took that what he stole and gone to meet his buyer in a vortex near Presidio.
Where's Deacon?
I have come in his place. I'm afraid you aren't worth his time. If you have the map, I'm prepared to... What? Who is this? Friends of yours?
No. Looking for trouble, pirate? You found it. I've got some new friends, and they don't like you. This is gonna be fun. I want you to remember this moment, pirate. This is the,
Enough already, you git. Now let's get the map.
You think you've won? You
haven't.
Is that so? First off, this is really important.
I recognize you, pirate. You're the fugitive. You need to understand. Before, you were an annoyance. Now, you are
a target. The Armada will hunt you. Deacon will hunt you. We do not tire. We do not sleep. We do not stop ever. That map will be your doom.
They may not stop, but they do die.
Bars.
At last. Let's have a look at this map.
Strange. It's a spiral map, I think. And what's all this written here at the edge?
These signs be the ancient mojo. I cannot read them. Ancient secrets be written here, waiting to be revealed. I have seen such marks back home in Mush, but I cannot read them.
Maybe Avery knows what they are. Let's go find out.
That Finn! I'll never trust him again. So, you found the map. Good. Who did Finn aim to sell it to? Clockworks? Brimstone and biscuits? If the Armada is hunting Marco Pollo's map, things are much worse than I'd thought. Oh, you got this piece back in the nick of time. I know the Armada imprisoned you. How much do you know about them? That's all? You really should make a point of learning as much as you can about your enemies. And trust me, they are your worst enemy, by far. The whole mess started years ago, back during the Polarian War. Marleybone, Valencia, Monquista, all the great powers were drawn into a terrible war with Polaris, which threatened to tear the spiral apart. The first clockwork soldiers were invented by some genius in Valencia. The Valencians built a horde of them and gave them control of their navy. The new Armada helped end the war. But the Valencians kept building more clockworks. Now they've lost control of their puppets. And they are puppets. The clockworks aren't alive like you and me. Hollow men, run on gears and wires. Heartless, soulless, and ruthless. Kane, first of the clockworks, commands the Armada. They say Kane is stronger, smarter, and faster than any living being. Kane has a court of elite clockworks to do his will. You know one of them. Deacon, Kane's spy master. He's the one who imprisoned you. The Armada's been worming its way into Skull Island. You've seen their excavations in the jungles. Now we know what they're after. El Dorado. They mean to conquer the spiral and rebuild it, with no place for pirates. If Kane reaches El Dorado, there'll be no stopping them. We've got to get the rest of the map before they do. Pollo died in Valencia. That's where you should start. Not an easy place to reach. You have to go. I'm too old and I don't take sides. Talk to Hooktail, an old salt in Puerto Rico. Tell him I sent you and that I was wrong.
Avery? Really? You'll pardon me if I'm a wee bit skeptical. You want to go to Valencia? You're mad, my friend. And I don't trust you.
Forgive my shipmate, Pirate. He's grown old and spiteful. There was a time when both of us fought against the Armada, and we were
That day is done. Want to win me over? Take revenge on they who took my tail. Smash some wharf rat ships, and I could be convinced to help you.
Okay. Episode 5.5, because my stream last night decided it wanted to lag out. And by lag out, I mean encoding lag out. So we're going to start off with El Tiburon for this part. Whoa. Oh, there's a windstone. Let's get it. Shark weakener.
Windstone is ours! Now, let's go talk to Hooktail and learn what he doesn't want to tell us.
The Windstone is all well and good, but the Monquistans have the storm gate to Valencia blockaded at their end. You need travel papers to pass.
Monquista. We have a friend there, don't we, Captain? Zenda, here we come!
But that's not the worst. The storm gate doesn't go straight to Valencia. First, you must pass the deadliest skyway in the spiral, Avernus.
Hooktail is right. You'll have to cross a skyway full of death to reach Valencia. But if you make it, you won't find the Armada waiting for you.
If by some miracle you reach Valencia, find a unicorn named Steed there. Show him this pendant. Steed used to be one of us.
One more thing. That ship of yours, It will never make it in Valencia. Here, take mine. You will make far better use of it, I think.
Furiosa Constanza. Love to see that.
I did not think to see you again. Welcome.
Level 16.
You are no buccaneer, but you can still learn to fight. Find me on Skull Island. Are you afraid?
I'm so glad to see you again, Captain. And I'm sure something very important brings you back to us. But I'm afraid I'm terribly busy right now. My efforts to win over the noble houses require my full attention. Please, if you have business, speak to General Cortez. He will help you.
You're going to Valencia? I won't ask why, my small young friend. Your business is your own. I will help however I can. Yes, we can get permits that will get you through the storm gate, but only a madman would ever willingly enter the skyway of Avernus. Getting papers will take time. Will you help the opposition while you wait? We have allies and mercenaries aplenty, but still lack ships. In the skyways, we are sorely outnumbered. Attack royal ships, and you will even the odds. Queen Eleanor will have your papers when you are done.
Ahoy! Yes, Captain?
Here, Captain, are your papers. I fear I shall never see you again. You go to your doom in Avernus. But rest assured, I will never forget you.
These papers are in order, Captain. Why anyone should want to brave that hideous skyway is beyond me. But your doom is yours to seize.
I don't know you. You are a long way from home, pirate. Why are you here? You oppose the Armada. A foolish stand to take, young one. Especially so close to the center of their power. I have no patience for bravado.
We are no fools. Show him Hooktail's amulet.
Ah, so the Resistance sent you. All the way from Skull Island by the look of you. You're too late. The great struggle is over. We lost. Marco Pollo's map? That's just a legend. Still, if the Armada wants it, I'll gladly help you keep it from them. Pollo taught at the academy in Sevilla. The map may be there, but you cannot walk into Sevilla as you are. You need a disguise. Attack Armada ships and defeat the Clockwork Marines and Musketeers to gather pieces of a disguise. Return when you are ready. You have done well. Here, I shall fashion these parts into a suit for you to wear. It won't stand up to close scrutiny, but will serve you well if you're careful. There. You are perhaps a little short for an Armada trooper, but my countrymen will be too afraid of you to notice. You should meet no resistance. Go to Sevilla and seek out a scholar named Thaddeus. Tell him that I sent you and ask him for access to the library.
Howdy, pirate. Whew. We keep meeting in the strangest places. I sure could use a hand. I've been here in Valencia a while, rounding up a flock of rare Valencian water birds for my bird collector pal. I was nearly done, and then I went and left their cage open. While you're hereabouts, would you help old Zeke look for his flock of seagulls? It sure would be a help.
It worked! The Clockwork Devils will let you pass. Remember, don't get too close to him.
Why do you come for me, soldier? I'm not the one you want. I have done nothing. You are human after all. Forgive me, I mistook you for one of them. What do you seek at the Imperial Academy? Marco Pollo! Keep your voice down. The Academy is in turmoil, Captain. The Armada is searching every inch of this place. For what? I don't know. The students have been sent home, and we scholars and professors wait outside, unable to walk where we will. It is as though we are prisoners. If you're looking for something of Marco Pollo's, you need Gonzago the historian. He usually lectures in the Grand Amphitheater.
What now? Oh, you are not who you seem to be. Greetings, you shouldn't be here, should you? Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. Marco Pollo's map? You know your history. If there is any copies of Pollo's map, the library will have them. The library is, of course, off limits during this crisis. Find the Giapra, the library's custodian. He'll sneak you in there. Once inside the library, find the librarian Nadine.
Gonzago sent you? Of course I will help. These confounded clockworks turned my beloved academy inside out. I'd do anything to tweak their noses. There is a service entrance to the library. You will find it above, and it should be unguarded. This key will open it. Go!
Marco Pollo's map. You're too late. The cog-headed fiends have taken everything. Everything. It's outrageous. The Armada took all the books and papers Pollo gave to the library. Everything. They even took books written about him. These machines were made to protect Valencia from our enemies. Our truth and knowledge our enemies now. I fear I cannot help you. Perhaps Gonzago knows of some other way for you to find what you seek. I wish you luck.
Pollo's books and papers have been confiscated. What use does the Armada have for them? Everything Marco Pollo wrote or referenced, taken. The fools probably even stole my book about him. Wait, there may still be hope. I saw the clockworks carry away several crates 2 days ago. They took them to the fortress at the other end of the skyway. Take your ship and go to the fortress. Get those books back, or see if you can learn where the Armada took them.
Look at those crates. They might have our books. Let's deal with the guards and check them. Quick!
Blast! There's no books here, Captain.
We need a cargo manifest. Let's look up in the tower.
Get the bird. And then up through this way.
Got it! I can't make head nor tail of it, Captain. Let's take it back to Gonzago.
Where you at?
I see fortune does not favor you this day. The books are gone? Well, perhaps this can tell us when. This manifest is written in some kind of cipher. Here, my colleague Magdalena will be able to read it. She is the chief linguist of the Academy.
Yes, I can read this. It is a simple code the Armada favors. I see the books you are looking for. It seems they have been sent on to Cadiz.
Cadiz? Let the books go, Captain. Sneaking here was bold, but Cadiz is the center of Kane's power. Going there is a suicide. I fear we've lost. Marco Pollo's secrets are lost to us now. Perhaps forever.
Perhaps not. Sivella is not the only place Pollo kept his records. Tell me, have you ever heard of Grankia? Grankia is a small isle not far from here. It hosts an ancient village where Marco Pollo retired. Marco Pollo was entombed under the great chapel in Grankia after his death. I have read that many books and papers were buried with him. A colleague of mine, Lorenzo, is in Grankia writing a book. Find him. He will help you find Pollo's tomb.
The island! The Armada's destroying it!
Aye. And when they're finished here, they'll do the same to every island in Valencia. After Valencia, they'll do this to the whole spiral.
Never mind that. Let's find this Lorenzo fellow.
Who goes there? You are no clockwork. Thank goodness you have come. The Armada has destroyed my ship and I am trapped here. They are destroying the island. Centuries of art and architecture swept away. It is too terrible to contemplate. You seek the tomb of Marco Pollo? It should still survive. The fiends have not yet destroyed the chapel. There, that's it. Good luck with your search. I hope you find what you seek.
Blast! The clockworks have piled up too much rubble. We'll have to find a different way in.
Maybe Lorenzo knows another way.
Well, before we do that, let's get this dude.
The Armada is grinding down the islands of this skyway into raw materials for the machine, that monstrosity they're building. And what will happen when Aragon is empty? And when Valencia is empty? It's unthinkable. But I can't worry about that now. This island is covered in works of art and cultural treasures. The clockworks will destroy them all. You must help me save them. Paintings, statues, frescoes, ceramics, any art objects you can carry. Bring them to me so we can take them away from this place. So many treasures. The Armada will destroy them all. You must save as many art objects as you can.
Well, can I talk to you and turn in the quest?
Oh, bless you. You clearly have an untrained eye. Some of this is worthless, but some, here, these are valuable. You must take them away from here. Not to Sevilla. They will not be safe there. Steed, take them to Captain Steed.
Dutiful scholar, I beg to take my leave of you. I fear my work here is done. I wish to join the pirate here.
Truly, you have been a good servant, old friend. Go with my blessing.
Mad Bart Hawkins. Amazing. And what's crazy is that for the longest time, this guy right here and Bishop were the only two units in the entire game that could get Retribution, which is the Witch Doctor's Vengeance Strike. So I find that kind of funny. Anyway, before we go back to Steed, back to Lorenzo.
Your ways are blocked. I am no surprise. The Armada is nefarious indeed. Ah, there is another way. The old catacombs run under most of the village, and they all lead to the chapel. Look for a tunnel entrance.
This is more like it. Let's find that tomb.
Marco Pollo's tomb. This is it. Careful, I don't think we're the first visitors.
Look, Captain, a blue windstone. There's no map piece, Captain.
Our enemies move quickly.
Who is down here? Don't bother trying to hide. I can hear your heartbeat. Who are you? No kinsman of mine, I'm sure. A human? How marvelous. How in the spiral did you get in here? I know why you're here, and what you're looking for. Too late. We took the shred of Pollo's map weeks ago. Your pathetic efforts are in vain. Wait, I know you. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Skull Island, aren't you? Yes, the Armada knows all about you, pirate. Surrender the piece of Pollo's map you have, and I will let you live. You know, I'm tempted to let you go. You're so resourceful. You'd be quite a thorn in the side of Deacon, Bishop, or Kane himself. Then again... Captains, attack!
Fight cadre. Commence staggered assault. Black cadre, incapacitate the intruders.
Farewell, pirate. I am sure we shall meet again.
Look out! If we don't get the officers, they'll overwhelm us. Aim for the one called service.
Get out of here, too.
I've had enough of Valencia. Let's go back to Captain Steed.
Your search has been in vain. I can see it in your eyes. Anyone who would vie with the Armada must become accustomed to defeat. There may be one last hope. I once knew a unicorn, Varro by name. He revered Marco Pollo, and was his finest student. Varro sat beside Marco Pollo's deathbed. He alone heard the explorer's last words. If anyone might know more about the map, Varro does. Varro made his way to Monquista and joined some holy order. Good luck.
Didn't we see a unicorn at St. Bonabo's Abbey?
What is this you've brought? Astounding! So many treasures! The people of Valencia must learn what is happening here. The people must know.
Listen well, for I break a vow to tell you this. Marco Pollo was the keeper of a terrible secret. He burdened me with it in the hour of his death. Pollo spoke of El Dorado. He said no one must ever go back there. Powers asleep in El Dorado that could destroy the spiral if they awaken. He spoke of his map, whispering that Christopher Clark, his navigator, kept it safe in Cool Ranch, the land of Pollo's birth. This helps you?
Cool Ranch. It's a long way, but we can make it.
Well, howdy, stranger. Looking for Clark, you say? Can't say I know him. I'm new here myself, just transferred in from Tumbleweed. Head on over to the Silver Spur Saloon at the end of Main Street. Talk to Miss Jane. She'll steer you right.
Well, Miss Jane will be steering me right next episode. So, 5 was a short one, as I expected it to be. But, yeah. That's going to wrap this one up. So, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. I'll probably be live again later tonight. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. It's time to start Cool Ranch Team, and I will see y'all